Greetings aspirants, welcome to Daily Current Affairs by CivicCentre IAS, where we try to explain different articles from the Hindu, Indian Express and PIB. So displayed are the list of topics. The first article is that, on a historic note, the Union Cabinet chaired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi has approved the PM Vidyalaxmi Scheme, a brand new initiative under the central sector to help meritorious students get the financial backing they need for the higher education. The goal is very clear. It is to ensure that no one misses out on pursuing higher studies because of the financial limitations. Now, what makes the scheme so special? It is that it is aligned with the National Education Policy 2020, which emphasizes providing financial assistance to the students pursuing education at quality higher education institutions, or the QHEI. Now, the scheme is designed to help you to get the resources you need to pursue your dream education in India's top institutions. Now, let's go into the key features of the scheme. First up, let's talk about the eligibility criteria. The good news is that the scheme is designed for a wide range of students. So if you have been admitted to a quality higher educational institutions, you are in luck. Well, any institution ranked within the top 100 in the NIRF rankings, that's the National Institutional Ranking Framework, it is included. Additionally, the state government institutions ranked from 101 to 200 and all the central government institutions also qualify. This means that over 860 institutions across the country are part of this list, helping more than 22 lakh students gain access to financial aid each year. Now, let's talk about the loan amount and the structure. So see here, under the PM Vidyalaxmi Scheme, eligible students can access loans of up to 7.5 lakhs. But that's not at all. The best part of the scheme is here. There's a 75% credit guarantee for outstanding defaults. This makes it easier for banks to provide loans and reduces the risk of rejection. In addition to that, there are many other additional benefits for students coming from the families with an annual income of up to rupees 8 lakhs. So if you're not eligible for the other scholarships or interest subvention schemes, here's some good news for you. So you'll be receiving a 3% interest subvention on loans up to rupees 10 lakhs during the moratorium period. This will make your payments or your loan repayments much more manageable. And there's even more about the scheme. That is, it offers a special loan product that's designed to be super student friendly. These loans are collateral free and guarantor free, which means you don't need to provide any property or assets as security to get the loan approved. Plus, the application process is very simple, transparent and fully digital. So, students can apply for loans and interest subventions through the official PM Vidyalaxmi portal. The process is fully online, so no long queues or paper framework is needed. You'll be able to apply and track your loan status and even get payments made directly via the e-vouchers or central bank digital currency wallets. Moving further, if we see the financial outlay of the scheme, the Union Cabinet has allocated a generous budget of rupees 3,600 crore for the PM Vidyalaxmi Scheme, covering the period from 2024-2025 to 2030-2031. This is a massive investment in the future of our students and is a strong indicator of government's commitment to ensuring higher education is accessible to everyone. So, what's the reach of the scheme? Well, it's intended to benefit around 7 lakh new students every year under the interest subvention component, helping them pursue higher education without the burden of interest payments. So together, the PM Vidyalaxmi Scheme and PM USP form a holistic support system for all the eligible students. It ensures that every deserving student has an equal opportunity to chase their academic dreams no matter their financial background. So to wrap up, the PM Vidyalaxmi Scheme is a big step towards making the higher education accessible to every student, regardless of their financial background. So it's designed to reduce the burden on students and their families while ensuring that meritorious candidates don't have to give up on their dreams. Now, moving on to the second article, it says that the Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs, chaired by the Prime Minister Narendra Modi, has approved a massive infusion of Rs 10,700 crore into the Food Corporation of India, that is the FCI, for the financial year 2024-2025. Now, what does this mean for India's agriculture and food security? So, let's dive into all the details. Well, this decision is aimed at strengthening the agriculture sector and ensuring the welfare of farmers throughout the India. By infusing this large sum into the Food Corporation of India, the government is reinforcing its commitment to supporting farmers and fortifying the country's agrarian economy. So let's discuss a little more about the FCI and its role in the Indian economy. So, what exactly is the Food Corporation of India or the FCI? Well, FCI was established in the year 1965 under the Food Corporations Act of 1964. Its primary purpose was to regulate and manage essential activities like food grain procurement, storage, distribution, and ensuring price stability and food security for the nation. Now, if we see the FCI's vision and mission, see, FCI has a very clear vision, that is to ensure the nation free from hunger and food scarcity. Their long-term goal is to make India self-sufficient when it comes to food production and distribution. The vision is what drives their mission of efficient procurement, safe storage, and nationwide distribution of food grains. Additionally, FCI doesn't just focus on food security, it also plays a crucial role in providing affordable food to the vulnerable populations. So, through the public distribution system, that is the PDS, FCI ensures that food grains are distributed at reasonable prices, especially to those in the need. Further, let's quickly take a look at some of the core objectives of the Food Corporation of India. Firstly, it gives price support for the farmers. That is, FCI ensures that farmers get fair returns by procuring their produce at the minimum support price, which provides a safety net for agricultural income. Next, it sees the nationwide food distribution. That is, FCI ensures that food grains are distributed across the country through the PDS system so that no one, whether in urban areas or remote villages, goes hungry. Finally, FCI maintains strategic buffer stocks to safeguard the national food security and manage emergencies like natural disasters or unforeseen situations such as the COVID-19 pandemic. Now, let's take a deeper look at some of the key functions of FCI that makes it such a critical part of India's food security infrastructure. See, if we talk about the key functions of FCI, first up, it is the procurement. That is, FCI purchases food grains from farmers at the minimum support price, ensuring that farmers receive fair compensation for their produce and that there is a steady supply of food grains in the market. Next is the storage. See, FCI operates an extensive network of warehouses and silos to securely store these food grains until they are needed. This is critical, especially for ensuring that there's enough stock during the lean seasons or the emergencies. And also, FCI also plays a key role in distribution of food grains across the country. See, whether it is urban centers or the most remote villages, FCI ensures food is accessible nationwide. This is where their buffer stock management comes in, maintaining strategic stocks to help in case of unforeseen emergencies like droughts or floods. Finally, FCI runs the public distribution system, that is the PDS. The system provides subsidized food grains to vulnerable sections of the population, ensuring that the poorest families have access to essential food items at the affordable prices. So, what does this recent Rs 10,700 crore infusion mean for FCI? See, This funding will be used as working capital to ensure smooth procurement, storage, and distribution of food grains for the coming year. It's a vital step to make sure that FCI can continue supporting farmers and maintaining the essential food supply chains across the country. This decision is a clear sign of government's commitment to boosting the agriculture sector and ensuring that India's farmers remain at the heart of our food security system. With this infusion, FCI will be better equipped to handle procurement process, maintain buffer stocks, and ensure that food grains are distributed efficiently. So, this step also reinforces the government's broader strategy to support the farmers by ensuring they have a stable income and by providing them with the necessary resources to sustain their livelihoods. So, it's part of a larger effort to make India's agriculture economy more robust and self-sufficient. Moving further to the next article, it says that the National E-Governance Division under the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology recently organized a state capacity building workshop on emerging technologies in collaboration with the government of Arunachal Pradesh. This workshop is just one of the examples to show how India is embracing the digital transformation at the state level. So, what does all of this mean for the future of governance and technology in India? Let's find out. Well, the National E-Governance Division, it was established in the year 2009 under the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. Its main purpose is to support the ministry in managing and implementing various e-governance projects. So, the National E-Governance Division, in short the NeGD, works closely with both the central government and the state government to provide technical and advisory support across a range of digital initiatives. So, how does this fit India into India's Digital India mission? Well, it plays a vital role in the digital transformation of the country by ensuring the effective implementation of Digital India program, which aims to make the governance and services accessible to all citizens through the digital platforms. Now, if we see the key functions of the NeGD, let's take a closer look at the key functions of NeGD that help drive this transformation. Primarily, it does the program management, that is, the NeGD oversees various e-governance initiatives under the Digital India program, ensuring they align with the government's goal. Secondly, it sees the project development. The division is responsible for developing and deploying the digital infrastructure and platforms that enable the better governance. Next, it sees the technology management, that is, NeGD ensures that latest technological innovations are leveraged to improve government services and operations. Later, one of its core functions is building the digital skills within the government bodies, helping officials stay up to date with the latest tech tools. Finally, it gives the awareness and communication, that is, NeGD also helps a key role in promoting the Digital India initiative to the public, raising awareness about the benefits of the digital services. Now, see here, NeGD is behind some of the India's most important public digital platforms that many of us use daily, often without even realizing it. So, now let's take a look at some of these platforms and how they are making life easier for citizens and businesses. So, the major public digital platforms managed by NeGD are: first is the DigiLocker, which is a platform for digital document storage and verification, helping you store and share your documents securely. Second is the Umang. So this app brings government services under one roof, making it easier than ever to access various public services from your mobile phone. Next is the Rapid Assessment System, which is a feedback system that helps citizens rate public services, giving the government valuable insights into the areas for the improvement. The next, it is the OpenForge. This is a platform for collaboration in open source software development, allowing the developers to build solutions for public service delivery. Also, the API Setu which is a unified API platform designed to enable the seamless data sharing between the government services. Next is the Portion Tracker, which is a digital tool that tracks the nutrition initiatives, helping monitor and improve the health outcomes. Later, the My Scheme, which is a platform simplifies that the discovery of government schemes, making it easier for the citizens to find the relevant schemes that could benefit them. Finally, the India Stack Global. This is a global version of India's digital infrastructure stack, promoting the country's digital capabilities worldwide, and there are many more. See, as you can see here, the NeGD is helping build a digital ecosystem in India that's not just about technology. It is also making the government services more accessible, transparent, and efficient for the people. And do you know the best part? So these platforms are designed to simplify and streamline public services, improving the everyday lives of millions of citizens. Additionally, all of this ties into the broader Digital India initiative. So if we look at the Digital India initiative, it is launched on July 1st, 2015 by the Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Significantly, the Digital India aims to transform India into a digitally empowered society and a knowledge economy. It's not just about technology, it's about expanding the digital economy, creating new employment opportunities, and improving the delivery of services to every citizen, regardless of what they live. So, through the Digital India, we are seeing a huge shift in how public services are delivered. From the digital locker to Umang and My Scheme, technology is breaking down barriers and ensuring that the benefits of government schemes and services reach everyone, especially in the remote areas. To sum it up, NeGD is playing a crucial role in the digital transformation of India's governance landscape. So, through the platforms like DigiLocker, Umang, and Portion Tracker and initiatives like state capacity building workshops, NeGD is making digital services more accessible, efficient, and transparent. So with the Digital India leading the way, we are heading towards a more inclusive and tech-driven future. Moving to the next article, we're going to talk about an incredible figure in India's freedom struggle. A man whose leadership and sacrifice inspired a whole generation of tribal communities in India. Well, he's Birsa Munda, the tribal freedom fighter who will soon be honored with a statue at Bansera Park near Sarai Kal Khan in New Delhi. So the statue, which stands at 20 feet tall and weighs a massive 3,000 kilograms, will be unveiled by the Union Home Minister Amit Shah on November 15th, 2024 on his 150th birth anniversary. So in this context, let's explore Birsa Munda's legacy and why he continues to be such a significant figure in the Indian history. Firstly, talking about the Birsa Munda, he was born on the November 15th, 1875 in the Chota Nagpur Plateau, who was a folk hero and a tribal freedom fighter who fought bravely against the British colonial rule. Hailing from the Munda tribe, his contributions were pivotal in the tribal regions of what is now the Jharkhand and Bihar, where he rallied the tribal communities to rise against the oppressive British policies. Well, Birsa's fight wasn't just for independence, it was also a battle for the rights and dignity of tribal people who were being forced into poverty and bonded labor due to British land grabbing policies. Now, let's dive deeper into how Birsa Munda led this revolution and became a symbol of hope and empowerment for tribal communities. If we look at the key contributions of Birsa Munda, one of the Birsa's most notable contributions was the formation of Munda Rebellion, also known as Ulgulan or the Tamar Revolt in the late 19th century. This uprising was a direct response to the harsh and oppressive policies of the British administration. These policies, particularly the forest laws, severely restricted the tribal access to their traditional lands, pushing the tribal people into the extreme poverty. Under the Birsa's leadership, the Munda Rebellion became a major movement against the British colonial government as it united various tribal communities to fight back. Birsa's guerrilla warfare tactics and strong leadership earned him the title of Bhagwan or Birsa Bhagwan, meaning God Birsa, among his followers. So his courage and determination were unmatched, making him a legendary figure in the fight against the colonial oppression. If we see the impact of Birsa Munda's struggle, Birsa Munda's struggle didn't just end with the rebellion. His efforts also led to the passing of the Chota Nagpur Tenancy Act in the year 1908, which was a huge victory for the tribal people. The act made it illegal for non-tribals to make away land from the tribal communities, thus protecting their land rights and ensuring their livelihoods. Apart from his activism, Birsa Munda also played a crucial religious and cultural role. He founded a new faith called Birsaite, which combined animism with indigenous beliefs and promoted the worship of single God. This faith was not only a spiritual movement but also a challenge to missionary conversions that were trying to erode tribal culture and traditions. Further, if we see the Birsa Munda's legacy, he became a symbol of resistance and cultural preservation, and his influence is still felt today. His contributions helped the lay foundation for creation of Jharkhand as a separate state in the year 2000. In fact, Birsa Munda's birth anniversary, that is on November 15th, was declared as Janjatiya Gaurav Divas, that is the Tribal Pride Day, by the central government from the year 2021 in recognition of his enduring legacy. So, Birsa Munda's fight for the tribal rights, his leadership in the Munda Rebellion, and his role in promoting the indigenous faiths make him a monumental figure in the Indian history. And now, with the unveiling of his 20-feet statue in the Sarai Kale Khan, we have to be reminded that his immense contributions and the ongoing struggle for the empowerment of tribal communities in India. Let's quickly summarize Birsa Munda's key contributions. So the Munda Rebellion against the British colonial rule, the Birsaite faith challenging the missionary conversions and the promoting indigenous beliefs, advocacy for the tribal land rights and culture preservation, influence of the creation of state of Jharkhand in the year 2000, legacy of Janjatiya Gaurav Divas to honor the tribal pride and culture. So the Birsa Munda's life was a testament to the power of resilience, courage and unwavering commitment to the justice. His efforts continue to inspire generations and his legacy is one that every Indian can be proud of. Moving to the next article is that an autonomous surface vessel built by Sagar Defence Engineering has successfully completed a 1500-kilometer voyage from Mumbai to Thoothukudi without any human intervention. I repeat, it is the without any human intervention. Well, this historic journey is a big leap forward in India's maritime innovation and was supported by the Indian Navy. Now, let's dive into the details of this groundbreaking achievement and how it ties into the India's vision for the defense and technological excellence. Firstly, talking about the autonomous surface vessel which has completed the historic 1500-kilometer voyage, well, this autonomous vessel embarked on its 1500-kilometer voyage from Mumbai to Thoothukudi as part of an ambitious project aimed at testing unmanned maritime systems. The vessel completed its journey without any human intervention, a remarkable achievement for India's defense and maritime innovation. This machine was made possible through the collaboration between the Sagar Defence Engineering and the Indian Navy, highlighting the growing role of autonomous systems in the country's national security efforts. The success isn't just about the vessel itself. It marks a significant milestone in India's efforts to develop cutting-edge autonomous maritime technology. It's part of a broader vision to enhance the operational capabilities of Indian Navy and to contribute to global advancement in autonomous surface and underwater systems. These vessels could be used for a variety of critical missions like the coastal surveillance, littoral patrols, anti-piracy operations, and many more. Now here, let's also talk about the role of iDEX in India's defense innovation. See here, the iDEX or Innovations for Defense Excellence is a flagship initiative by the Ministry of Defense, launched in the year 2018. So, with the goal of fostering innovation in the defense and aerospace sectors, the scheme focuses on creating a thriving ecosystem for defense innovation in India by engaging with startups, MSMEs, academia, and incubators to drive technological advancements. By providing grants and supports for research and development, iDEX enables the development of technologies that have high potential for future adoption in India's defense and aerospace sectors. The scheme works directly with around 400 startups and MSMEs, helping them to bringing cutting-edge ideas into real-world applications. Now, let's see the impact of iDEX on the defense and aerospace innovation. See here, what makes iDEX a game changer? Well, it has not only provided significant support to the innovators and entrepreneurs, but has also been recognized for its transformative impact on India's defense ecosystem. In fact, iDEX has been awarded the prestigious PM Award for the innovation in the defense sector for its role in nurturing talent and encouraging breakthrough technological advancements. The collaboration between Sagar Defense Engineering, the Indian Navy, and iDEX is a prime example of how India is leveraging innovation and partnerships to build the next generation defense technologies. These autonomous systems represent the future of maritime operations, and initiatives like the iDEX are helping to turn this future into a reality. So if we talk about future of autonomous systems in India's defense, see, looking ahead, the integration of autonomous vessels in India's naval operations could significantly enhance the country's strategic capabilities. Now, with this cutting-edge unmanned systems that can handle high-risk machines without human intervention, India is positioning itself as a leader in the field of autonomous maritime technology. Moving on to the next article, it is that a 2-year-old female elephant calf embarked on a journey across the lush hills, paddy fields, and sleepy hamlets of Madhya Pradesh in search of her mother, who tragically died along with the 10 other elephants last week in the Bandhavgarh district. While the story sheds light on the challenges elephants face in India, it also draws our attention to the incredible biodiversity of Bandhavgarh Tiger Reserve and the ongoing efforts for the elephant conservation. Now, let's take a closer look at Bandhavgarh, its rich ecosystem, and the importance of protecting these majestic creatures. In this context, first, let's talk about the Bandhavgarh Tiger Reserve. See here, it is located in the Umeria district of Madhya Pradesh. So the Bandhavgarh Tiger Reserve is one of the India's most significant national parks, spanning across the Vindhya Hills. This reserve was declared as a national park in the year 1968 and later became a tiger reserve in the year 1993. The reserve is globally renowned for its high density of Royal Bengal tigers, making it one of the premier wildlife destinations in India. In fact, the density of tiger population here is the highest known in the world, truly making Bandhavgarh a hub for tiger conservation. Now, if you see the geography of Bandhavgarh, see its diverse ecosystem ranging from deciduous forest to stretches of sal forest and bamboo on the lower slopes are home to a variety of wildlife species. These include cheetal, sambar deer, barking deer, nilgai, chinkara, and also even wild pigs. Along with these, herbivores and predators like langurs also thrive in this area. However, it's not just the tigers and their prey that make this ecosystem unique. It's the elephants that add another layer of importance to the region's biodiversity. Now, if we talk about the elephants, see, elephants are an integral part of India's natural heritage. In fact, the elephant is considered as the natural heritage animal of India, a title that underscores its cultural, ecological, and historical significance. Elephants are also classified as a keystone species, meaning they play a crucial role in maintaining the balance and health of the forest ecosystem. Know here that they are known to shape the landscape by spreading seeds, creating water holes, and keeping the forest dense enough to support a wide range of species. Also know that India is home to the world's largest population of wild Asian elephants, with an estimation of 29,964 elephants recorded in the year 2017 census by the Project Elephant. Remember here that the states of Karnataka, Assam and Kerala have the highest populations of elephants in India. Despite their critical role in the ecosystem, Asian elephants are unfortunately listed as endangered on the IUCN Red List, primarily due to habitat loss, poaching and human-wildlife conflict. This brings back to the strategic story of the young elephant calf from Bandhavgarh. With the loss of her mother, she was left to fend for herself in a world that poses significant challenges to young elephants, from lack of food and protection to the threat of poaching and human-wild conflict. Sadly, this incident highlights the struggles elephants face in an increasingly human-dominated world. So to combat these challenges, India has launched the Project Elephant Initiative, a comprehensive program aimed at protecting elephants, their habitats and migration corridors. Know here that the project also addresses issues of man-animal conflict and works towards the welfare of captive elephants. The primary objective of the Project Elephant is that to safeguard the elephants from poaching, prevent conflicts with humans and protect their natural habitats. Remember here that the Wildlife Protection Act of 1972 recognizes elephants as the Schedule 1 species, granting them the highest level of protection under the Indian law. Additionally, elephants are listed in CITES Appendix 1, which includes species threatened with extinction. Despite these efforts, however, elephant populations continue to face significant risk, and need for sustained conservation efforts is more important than ever. Well, now moving to the next article. So recently, the NGT has ordered the Survey of India to prepare a fresh report on the proposed Kanwar Marg project to access where the tree felling occurred beyond the permitted road width. So this is just one example of how the NGT plays an essential role in safeguarding the environment. So with this context, let's explore what the NGT is, its powers, and how it helps in protecting our natural resources. Firstly, talking about the NGT or the National Green Tribunal, know that it is a statutory body established under the National Green Tribunal Act 2010. It was created to provide a specialized forum to deal with environmental issues in India, offering effective and speedy resolution of cases related to environment. Further, one of the key objectives of the NGT is to ensure the protection of environment, conservation of forest, and the preservation of natural resources. Additionally, it enforces legal rights related to the environment, ensuring that individuals and organizations comply with the environmental laws and regulations. But you might be wondering, what gives the NGT its power? Well, it all flows from a fundamental right guaranteed by the Indian Constitution. So, the NGT operates under the Article 21 of the Indian Constitution, which guarantees the right to life, including the right to a healthy environment. This makes the environmental protection not just a legal issue but a constitutional one. So, what exactly can the NGT do? Well, the NGT is empowered with both criminal and civil jurisdictions. This means it can adjudicate on both civil and criminal cases related to the environmental violations. Further, the NGT has jurisdiction over several key environmental laws in India, such as the Water Prevention and Control of Pollution Act 1974, the Air Prevention and Control of Pollution Act 1981, the Environment Protection Act 1986, the Forest Conservation Act 1980, and many more. With these powers, the NGT can impose penalties on individuals or organizations that fail to comply with the environmental laws. These penalties can include fines of up to 10 crore rupees or imprisonment for up to 3 years, depending on the severity of the violation. Now, what's even more unique about the NGT is its sumoto powers, meaning it can take up environmental issues on its own without waiting for specific cases to be filed. This allows the NGT to proactively address the environmental concerns even before they become the widespread problems. Additionally, the NGT has the authority to review and challenge decisions or omissions by the government or any public authority that have caused harm to the environment. This gives the NGT a vital role in holding both private and public entities accountable. And here's an interesting aspect. See, the NGT doesn't follow the procedures laid out under the Code of Civil Procedure 1908. Instead, it is guided by the principles of natural justice, which ensures that decisions are made fairly and impartially with an emphasis on fairness and transparency. Also know that here, the NGT is headed by a chairperson who is typically a retired Supreme Court judge, ensuring that the body operates with a high level of legal expertise. Alongside the chairman, there are members from various fields such as law, environmental science, and engineering, and also furthermore, making the NGT a multidisciplinary tribunal. To summarize, here's a quick overview of NGT's key powers and functions. It adjudicates on environmental protection cases, including violations of air, water, and forest laws. It can impose penalties for environmental offences. It has sumoto powers to take up environmental issues on its own. It ensures government decisions align with the environmental sustainability. The NGT is guided by the natural justice and is headed by a retired Supreme Court judge. So whether it's holding individuals accountable for illegal deforestation, addressing pollution issues, or reviewing government projects for their environmental impact, the National Green Tribunal plays a critical role in safeguarding India's environment. Well, we have discussed 7 articles for today and we'll be back tomorrow with other video.